Hello everybody, FLASHRABBIT here. Nice to see you. Today we're going to do a little bit of science. We're sciencing today because we need to find some of that stuff behind us, the ancient debris. I was just clearing out this room for this video and came across a piece of ancient debris, which is the subject of today's video, funnily enough. I recently made a video from the TriCraft server where I was looking for ancient debris, and I was using a method that was pioneered by Nembon, using beds on Y level 15, and I was reasonably lucky. I got 3 pieces. But then in the comments, a friend of mine, Seamus, and fellow YouTuber in fact, mentioned that he has the best results from strip mining, and a couple of other friends also said that. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and use 3 methods today and see which works out best. I'm going to mine for ancient debris using the 3 methods for the same length of time, and at the end of it we'll see how much ancient debris we've got from using each method, and from that we should be able to establish which actually is the most successful. Sort of. It's not perfect science, but it'll do, for me at least, and I hope you agree. So let's get right into it. So the first method I'm going to use is the strip mining method, and that simply is a case of digging straight forward. Now I'm going to make my tunnel 3 high and 1 wide, and we're going to go down there. I'm going to do it for 5 minutes on a timer, and I'll come back and we'll see what we've got as a result of it. Okay, so that's the end of the strip mine. I've done that for 5 minutes, and of course along the way we had to battle quite a bit of lava, which slowed us down. So that meant we couldn't go quite as far as we probably could have hadn't we had to deal with the lava. So that highlights one potential problem with strip mining. You do have to be extremely careful of lava, and I think the same goes for all of these methods actually, because we're in the Nether, there's loads of the stuff. In that test we got a grand total of 0. Got plenty of netherite, we've got some soul sand, some blackstone, some gravel, a little bit of flint, and some gold. Oh, and the quartz. So me being me, if I'm strip mining and I come across other resources such as gold, such as quartz, I'm going to collect them along the way. So again, that's going to slow us down as we're searching for our ancient debris. I'm going to go and grab this piece that we've found over here. Is it 1 or 2? Just the 1 piece. Okay, I'll put that in here because it's kind of lonely on its own. Right, so the next method I'm going to use is TNT, and that works on a similar principle. We dig a tunnel. I'm just going to dig a 2x1 tunnel in this case, and we're going to dig a hole right into the side of this netherite here. I think that should probably do it. Okay, so now we're starting on the 5 minutes of TNT mining, and we're going to make a poke hole that is 5 blocks deep, because that's as far as your pickaxe will reach, and we'll stand 1 Y level below the level of the TNT, and that way we shouldn't take any damage. Now there's nothing there. I'm going to put another piece of TNT down here just to make sure we clear out this chunk and we're not missing anything. So we'll light it. Again, we're on Y level 14, the TNT is on Y level 15, and that way we shouldn't take damage. Now, as I said in the introduction, Nembon pioneered this method, and well, the method with beds actually, as the best method, but he did a lot of research and discovered that the sweet spot for finding ancient debris was on Y level 15. The second highest chance of finding it is on Y level 14 and on Y level 16, so the 2 levels that are above and below you. So that is why we choose Y level 15. So again, put some TNT. It's gone down there, it's on the same level as us, but it shouldn't be a problem because there's plenty of blocks in between us, so we should be alright. Okay, so that's the end of the experiment with TNT. It blew a reasonable size hole, didn't it? It's quite good, but still, we didn't find any ancient debris in that experiment. There was less lava to clear up, I think, because we didn't have to walk through it. We could choose not to mop it up if we wanted. The other thing to consider is the cost of TNT. TNT is quite heavy in gunpowder. If you've got a creeper farm, that's absolutely no problem because you can have loads of gunpowder. Otherwise, it's quite expensive. So that has to be considered when choosing one of these methods. Now, the next method we're going to use is beds. I don't know if you know, but if you place a bed in the nether and try and sleep on it, it goes boom, and it really does go boom. It causes a huge explosion, and the first time I did it, I think I left a little stain on my chair because it really did scare me. So what I'm going to do, it's a similar sort of idea now for the beds. Turn around and we'll crack on with this one. And what we're going to do, again, we're going to do a 2x1 corridor, and off that corridor we're going to start making our poke holes and placing our beds. Now the similar sort of thing occurs. You need to be on Y level 14 whilst your bed is on Y level 15, and that way you'll take the minimum amount of damage. We're going to use the chunk borders again to identify where our chunks are so that we're not wasting beds and we're not wasting our resources. So let's crack on with this one. Make our poke hole and we'll place our bed right at the bottom, and again standing on Y14, bed on Y15 will take the minimum amount of damage, but we do have to be careful about fire, because by using this method, although it makes a massive hole, you can see it's probably about twice the size of the hole the TNT makes, we do end up with lots of little fires, and we can end up studying one. So if you've got fire resistance potions, it's wise to use them, I think. But basic protection should do on your armour. I've got protection 4 on my armour. I find it the best all-round protection. You could have a specific protection for fire, you could have higher protection on your armour, which should do just great. Right, okay, so let's place our second bed. So that concludes the test with the beds, and I think we can agree that the explosion the beds cause is much bigger than the explosion the TNT causes. And of course you've got to consider the cost as well. Beds take a bit of wool and some wood, so they're very cheap and very, very effective in the nether for causing huge holes. Now we did find some ancient debris then. We found one piece via explosion, but 2 pieces just by digging a poke hole, came across the ancient debris. So out of these 3 methods, we found this one just while we were building the room to start the test. So we didn't get any via strip mining, we didn't get any via TNT, but we got 3 pieces by using the beds, albeit just 1 of them was from the explosion. 2 of them we just found by accident whilst we were digging a poke hole. Now there is another method I want to show you with your pickaxe, and where can we do it? Let's go here in this little bit. Oh, there's some more. Oh, I wish this was my Let's Play world. I did this bed method the other day in my Let's Play world and I found 0. Oh, it was so disappointing. So you're not always guaranteed to find ancient debris using any method. It is a rare block. You've got to consider that it's not going to be on the face of any bits of netherrack. It's going to be buried well inside. So you've got to get inside the netherrack somehow. However you choose to do that, I suppose strip mining is the safest. Personally, I love blowing things up, so exploding anything is a favourite of mine. Now, what you can do is you can sweep mine, I suppose you could call it, and you stand right up against this wall. As we know, our pickaxe will reach five blocks, and we just move either left or right. So in this case, we'll go left. So we start to mine, and we just sweep along like so, and we just keep going like that. And with us being able to insta-mine, because we've got above efficiency 2 on our pickaxe, in this case we've got efficiency 5, but anything above efficiency... Oh, get away. Where did you come from anyway? Not happy with that. You're going to kill me, aren't you? You're going to kill me. I've only got a pickaxe. Come on, die, 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 die. Oh, there's more. Oh, and a blooming... Right. Get lost. Get lost. How did you get out of that? Oh, I'm going to go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Right, get out of that one. Goodness me, where did he come from? Right, okay, so and that is an effective way of mining, just sweeping across like that. You're getting 5 blocks in, and you're just clearing out loads and loads of netherrack. So you could find it in this hole that you make. Look at it, full of arrows. In conclusion, I think we have to consider, if we're using our pickaxe, the durability of our pickaxe and wearing out our tools, because netherrack, although it's easy to break, really does wear out your pickaxe very, very quickly. TNT is expensive and not as effective as beds. Beds are cheaper and they're more effective in terms of the size of the hole that they blast. But all methods could lead to you finding ancient debris, so you use whichever method you feel. Personally, I prefer beds, simply because they're a lot cheaper and they create such a huge explosion and uncover the maximum amount of netherrack. So for now, I think that's it. We've finished the test for Whoa. We finished the test for today. Thank you very much for coming along. I appreciate it every time you join me. If you've liked the episode, please press the like button, and if you've really enjoyed it, consider subscribing, because it really does help the channel out loads. And if you don't want to miss any of my uploads in the future, press the bell icon and I'll be sure to let you know the next time I upload a video. But for now, thanks for watching. Bye.